Well, I'm back. This is your host, Charlotte Bergman. I am back talking about the government shutdown. Many of you have your own opinions about the shutdown, and I respect this. I respect your opinions, but we do. And this is America, so everybody can have their own separate opinions. You don't have to agree with me. Personally, I don't mind you having a different opinion from me, but I'm going to share with you my opinion because this is my show. So, anyway, hi everybody. I'm back and I'm talking about the government shutdown. We all know that the government shutdown isn't what's best for Americans. The House Republicans have already voted to pass a clean CR to keep the government funding through November 21st at current spending levels. But guess who refused to vote to keep government open? You wouldn't believe it. Steve Cohen voted to shut down the government. Most people would not see his vote because you would have to go to the office of the clerk. And if you do that, you will see that he actually voted to shut down the government. He voted against. I think the bill was, hold on, let me find it. The bill was roll calls 281, bill number HR 5371, and Steve Cohen, the congressman who represents Chocolate, Memphis, Tennessee, voted nay. Says, I don't care about you guys. I don't care if you get your subsidies or not. I'll just share with you what one lady sent to me because she was very concerned about the votes. She was concerned about the government remaining open. She says, I'm going to petition the sitting representative for Memphis 9th Congressional District to encourage him to, quote unquote, be the one because a shutdown puts me, the caregiver of a catastrophically disabled veteran, in unemployed in an unemployed status with no health insurance status while I'm currently undergoing physical therapy myself. She injured her foot, so both of them are disabled. I'm going to encourage him to vote yay. And I had to unfortunately tell her he'd already voted nay. He doesn't care if you get support. So many thousands more in the district will be exposed to their own version of hardships and fed up. Those constituents will be listening for a new representative. Mwah. I'll tell you about Steve Cohen. Nobody seems to be aware of it, but he just do not care. Now we go to the House, the Senate. The Senate is the body that is holding our nation hostage with the government shutdown. Democrats said no, we're not going to open the government up. They've had, as of today, 4 votes to give the Democrats an opportunity to come out and vote yay to open the government up. Let me tell you something. People are concerned about their health care. I'll tell you what the Democrats are doing are holding the United States taxpayers hostage because that's not even an issue right now. The health care issue is not going to need to be addressed until December. But right now, they're using whatever they can to make you suffer. So what they're doing is they are demanding $1.5 trillion in permanent new spending, and that permanent new spending includes permanently extending enhanced Obamacare subsidies. Permanently extending enhanced Obamacare subsidy. Those are things that can be discussed because the issue is not needed to be on the table right now. That's going to become a concern next month. They want to funnel tax dollars to insurance plans that cover abortion, that forces taxpayers to subsidize transgender surgeries, even for minors. And I know this for a fact because I was in Washington, D.C. when there was a bicameral meeting and they were voting on subsidies. And the Democrats all stood up. They wanted, in the bill that they were voting on at the time, transgender surgeries to be subsidized. Many of you don't go to Washington, D.C. and see this firsthand. I did. They want abortions. They wanted abortions for illegals who come to the United States and want abortion. They want the taxpayers to pay for it. They want to give Medicaid to illegal immigrants. They're lying to you when they said that the federal government, that the government does not subsidize illegal immigrants. The Democrats have a radical agenda about keeping the government open, and there is no rhyme or reason in terms of why they're doing it. Now, there was a senator that was interviewed today, and he said, no, the federal government doesn't pay for health care for illegal immigrants. Well, let me tell you how it works. The federal dollars go to Democrat states for health care. And since money is fungible, they can move state dollars over to fund illegals, which is made possible by federal dollars filling the gap where state dollars should be going. Yes. So fundamentally, federal dollars make funding healthcare for illegals possible. And years ago, I went to St. Francis Hospital and the nurses were in despair and they said, we're having problems because we are having to pay for so many illegals to get care. Oh, I got people that are coming and let me check. I'm sorry, I get into my head. Connie says, if we are shut down, why are we still paying bureaucrats? Good question. Cut their checks. I agree with you 100% at the executive level and even at the congressional level. Cut their checks. Connie also said health care for illegal immigrants. No. Enrico, hi. Hispanic church was empty today? Really? I understand from what I heard that the Hispanic community is in fear from ICE, agents sitting outside churches to arrest individuals with removal warrants. Very interesting. I attend a Catholic church and I attend Saturday Vigil, which is the same service for Sunday. It's just that we have so many people attending our services. If we didn't hold multiple services, we would be overrun with attendance. So they spaced out the services. So we have one on Saturday evening, and then we have the same service on Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. There's one church here that I used to attend. They have about 6 services that they provide for people to be able to attend. But the church that I attended yesterday, there were a number of people who were of the Hispanic community, and they were coming in with their instruments in order to hold their service after hours. Now, I want to share with you guys. You guys know Rush Vogt. He is the head of OMD. Yeah. I want to share with you guys what this young man is saying. His interview is on the um, Citizen for Renewing America website. So listen to what he has to say. Because, see, I believe people are waking up now.
You know, it seems as if we're living in a twilight zone. Once again, the Democrats want to shut down the government. We deserve better than this as Americans. The Republicans passed a clean, fully funded, bipartisan bill that would have kept the federal government fully funded all the way to November 21st of this year. But now the Democrats are moving the goalpost, doing the switcheroo again. They want $1.5 trillion in new spending. For what? I'll tell you. For abortions,
I said that.
for trans surgeries, even for minors,
Yep.
and to give criminal illegal aliens health care. This is detestable and despicable. If there is a government shutdown, it's because
It's
Democrats
already
want to
happened.
continue funding waste, fraud, and abuse against the American people.
Woo! Tell it, tell it. Well, the Senate has already had 4 votes, as I said before. Monday, they're going to have another vote. Let's make a bet. How long do you think the Democrats are going to continue to stand on this bogus reason for shutting down the government? If you have not contacted your member, you need to do that. You need to contact them and you need to tell them how you feel about this government shutdown. So anyway, I'm trying to keep this show short so that I can add it to some reels so that it can reach more people. And I'm asking you, if you feel that what I'm saying is helpful and will encourage people to understand what's going on, please share my video. Thank you for joining me today. This is Charlotte Bergman with Political Talk with Charlotte, the host of Political Talk with Charlotte. Join us on various social media platforms. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you guys more than you really realize. Bye. Have a